Before I became a coach in 2015, I worked for over 20 years in finance. I did auditing, accounting, and for quite a long time I did financial planning and analysis. And throughout that time, one of the key things you have to do is understand the business that you're working in, working for, is your client. Understanding what's actually going on in the business is important. So in that 20 odd years that I was doing all that, I did learn quite a lot about businesses. In the early days I was auditing with some small companies, some large companies, and then most of my corporate career was with a big company. And I learned some really interesting things that big companies do and what they look at when they are managing their finance, doing their financial planning and doing their analysis of their business performance. And those big company things can also apply to medium and small companies as well. I want to share some of those with you. Today just one, and it's about gross margin. The company that I worked for was very big on measuring gross margin and how to manage it and make sure that they maintained it. And one thing one senior manager said to me once, which really stuck with me: the value of your gross margin is equivalent to the value of your brand. In other words, the difference between what something costs you to make and sell and the selling price that you can get for it is determined by how strong your brand is. So when you invest in your brand in certain ways, that enables you to charge a higher price for your goods or services. This really stuck with me all the way. It really resonates, it makes sense, and it shows how important it is, whether you're a small business or even an individual or a medium-sized or large business. Investing in your brand is the way that you can increase your gross margin by charging more for your products and services. That's the first one of these pieces of financial wisdom that I'm going to share with you. Keep a lookout for more, and I'll see you in the next one.